Welcome to Riding Horses with KathySlack. I'm here to show you how to bridle your horse. Certainly I would have my saddle on any given day I was ready to bridle, but today for efficiency we're going to go right to bridling. This is Quinn, and of course she's my delightful young new project. I'm going to take off the left side of her cross tie to be sure that I can stand in a place that's correct and safe, and then I'm going to take my bridle and position it so it is ready when I go to be ready. I'll bring the noseband or the cavesson up and I'll hang it on my left arm. Then I'm going to take my halter off. I'm going to say there are a couple ways you could restrain your horse for bridling. One would be to slip the halter forward, bring it back, and have it here around her neck. Another way is to just completely remove it, and I even kind of toss it off to the side for now. Then I can put my reins around her head. That might be another way that you're comfortable with, so that if she were to walk off, I'd have some way to constrain her. I like my horses to be quiet and good in their ground manners, so ideally I don't really worry about call it restraining during the bridling process. I have my left hand holding all of the pieces that need to be going upward when I bring this up to her mouth. My right hand is holding the bit so I can be sure I position it to that area right between her teeth. I don't want to be forceful or make this uncomfortable. In fact, I like for her to kind of reach down and take it on her own. If I had to, I could put my right thumb into that space where there are no teeth. I'm going to put her left ear in first, let the cavesson drop down, and then I'm going to fold her right ear over and take the hair away from where it's going to hold the bridle in an uncomfortable fashion, and then I'll spread the hair around her bridle path so it lays there neat and tidy. Now I need to place the cavesson straps below the cheek pieces underneath. I can do so by feeling it, but I will eventually come around and make sure things are even. So I've got it where I feel it's even by the touch, and I can go up with the brow band to make sure it's in that hollow spot below her ear. Now I'll bring the throat latch across, tucking it in underneath right by her jowl. I want this strap to be relatively loose. When I ride her and I ask her to, to submit to my contact and round forward, that area is going to swell. It'll get a little thicker, and we wouldn't want that to make her uncomfortable and feel choking. So I put the cavesson on so that I can have 4 fingers there, loose and up into the throat latch. Now I'm going to put the cavesson on. I'm going to draw it up tight or snug, enough so that she will hold her mouth closed. The cavesson is intended to be snug, but not too snug. I know she lifted her head and it probably looked a little uncomfortable, but she'll settle into it. But I do want her to be ready to accept a snug cavesson or a noseband, and it does have the intent to keep her mouth closed while I ride her. I want her to accept my contact and not be able to gape her mouth and get away from it. So now I have her in a nice place. I think everything is in order. I'm going to come around and check it from the front. I want all straps to be level and even. I want to make sure her brow band is in a good place, the forelock isn't tucked underneath, and I would be ready to take her on out and go for that ride. Thank you for joining me. I hope you check out some of my other videos for more instruction.